swimming in pools of gold. This is the guild of Dungeoneering. All the monsters keep appearing. Oh, to be a Dungeoneer, whose stories will be told. What's that sound? I hear a noise. Something's coming, girls and boys. We're up in the hills and far away. We're the guild of Dungeoneering. Curse and swear, but don't despair. The way out of here must be over there. I think we're lost, but what do we care? We're the guild of Dungeoneering.
Alright, hey everyone, Wanderbot here, and, well, if you didn't listen to the intro, welcome to the Guild of Dungeoneering. So, first and foremost, if you saw my impressions video, I am going to be going through the basic dungeon a second time around, just because I want to play this game, you know, straight through and stuff like that. Because I always find doing it any other way just kind of disrupts the cycle, plus I really enjoyed the start of this game. So anyway, this game is a, tactical dungeon crawling roguelike type thing, so let's just ignore that one, let's go with slot 2.
This is the Guild of Dungeoneering. All across the land they're cheering, oh, to be a Dungeoneer, chasing fame and glory.
So, if you did see my impressions video, I would highly recommend skipping this episode, just because I am actually, well, I mean, you don't have to, commentary is going to be different, but the gameplay is going to be largely the same, I don't know. I guess I shouldn't shoot myself in the foot too early, but, so we're going to be clearing the first 2 dungeons on this episode and then going from here. I also don't have any custom character names, so we'll see how that goes. But this game is damn good, and I'm going to be doing a full series on this one, pinky promise. So, the Ivory League of Explorers, the noblest, most virtuous guild in the land. Those insufferable jerks. I'll show them. They won't think me so grossly incompetent when I have my own guild. I've bought a small hall in the bad part of town with the gold I borrowed from them. I've staked out a dungeon that's right for the picking. I've even found a chump who can do all the dirty work while I sit back and watch the coins roll in. Like my father always told me, there's always someone stupider than yourself. Well, you know, he never really said it to me. Actually, he said it to pretty much everyone but me. Hey, wait a minute. Alright, so, welcome to your guild. Can, expand it. Wish this went a little bit faster, if you already have, like, a complete save file. It's like, well, you can skip past this stuff. That said, not a big deal. What the... Well...
one that's always left behind. The solitary lump. The pawn who's fodder for the grind. The sorry little chump.
Okay. So seeing as I don't have any, anybody volunteering names yet, because, well, I haven't actually streamed this or had anybody comment on the video, we're just gonna call this one Wanda, because the last one I kind of messed the name up, and, well, let's see if we can actually be successful with this run. Honestly, this game is fairly easy from, in the beginning, so I think we should be okay. Oh, objective, just defeat 3 monsters. Alright, that's easy enough. Unfortunately, I do not have control for the first turn. But once we get past this first part, it's not so bad. Okay. Shiny. Let's beat this duck up. Oh man, I cannot believe I got my butt kicked on the first part. All right, let's just start with a lucky hit. And just roll through the ducks. So, yeah, impressions video, just, I guess, TLDR version of what I said in that. This game is damn fun. I highly recommend it. Go pre-order it. It's not out for another week or so. Let's see. Let's say body weapon. Let's go with the ruffled shirt. It'll be useful. I think it gives me... Nope, doesn't actually give me 1 extra health. Shame. But it comes out July 14th, and I truly do recommend this game. It is some of the most fun I've had. I guess not most fun, but I don't know. It's just a really entertaining... strategic roguelike. I don't really have like a good description of what it is. Plays very similarly to Darkest Dungeon, but the music is great, the humor is amazing. The art is, I mean, let's be honest, it's supposed to look very hand-drawn and cartoony and kiddish and whatever, and I have no qualms with that. So he's starting with the drain. So let's just kind of explain basic mechanics. So if you see the shield, that means it blocks. The shields are color coordinated. There's blue and there's red. red is physical damage, blue is... red is physical damage. So, blue magic, red physical. There we go. And so this shield, split down the middle, means it blocks both. Whereas here, we've got this fist on the shield, and it's all red. That means it only blocks physical damage, and the thing above it is magic damage. So I can't do anything but that, but I can use shift, which is a quick card, which means it takes precedence before. Apparently not. Never mind. I was really hoping that it would actually smack the bat before the bat had the chance to defend, but it looks like I'm incorrect. But the reason why we're cowering is because the bat's drain makes it kind of a tough contender, especially for an early game player. Alright, so let's just keep punching the shit out of this bat. And, actually ran out of cards. Well, I've got plenty of cowering. All in all, ultimately, this character, he's doing... Yep, we're good. Okay. We're doing so far so good. We don't have a whole lot of good equipment, and honestly, wooden stool? I don't think I've ever seen that drop before. Alright, we're going to wooden stool. Fascinating. And I don't even know which direction we're going, but it doesn't really matter, does it? Let's just put stuff all over the place. There we go. I think our character just goes off. So, apparently, I was reading the description for this game. You cannot actually control where your character goes. Your character just kind of runs around and attacks things left and right. I actually kind of enjoy that. It kind of forces you to pay attention to what's going on. I've got a stupidity card as well. Glorious. Oh, shoot. Well, maybe I'll discard the stupidity. Yes! Yes, I did. Perfect. So I can just roll straight through the nasty rat, no problem. Let's see. Claw, let's just do shift. See how that works. Okay, so I still did damage beforehand. It just only counts for killing a monster.
You, young Dungeoneer. You stood your ground and acted very brave. But how long before you feel the fear? And how long before you're in your grave?
Alright, so first and foremost, let's see. We've got a bunch of different things that we can get here. Now, last time, I bought the Bruiser to go with. Bruisers are pretty damn good. Let's switch it up a little bit, shall we? Let's go with the Apprentice, I think. Okay, so we've got...
Practical student who's always prudent, yet very pretentious and conscientious. Another nuisance for our amusement. I give to you an apprentice.
Alright, so we've got very similarly looking people. It's kind of freaking me out a little bit. I actually have no idea if this is a male or female. I actually really wish there were different voice actors for male and female character models. Just because they both make kind of like a noise every single time. Oh well, not the end of the world. So let's send in Wendar, the apprentice. Are we gonna get her butt kicked? I'm only going to assume it's female because of the like Chun-Li poof things. Oh, okay, good. We are actually wearing a shirt underneath. I was worried about that just for a second. Wow, there's not a whole lot of... Fountain of combustion. That's fascinating. Okay. Oh, fighters gain burn next fight. I don't think that was good. Well, we'll see. Let's see. Can I... Good. I can put this right in here. Let's throw in a giant bat and nasty rat. We need to start killing things, otherwise we're going to have some trouble. Okay, speaking of, I wanted to look at this. So we... skill-wise, we've got pretty basic stats, but we start with Fire Blast, unlike most other classes. The Bruiser actually had kind of a really interesting trait. Actually, there's one other. We've got Talented, which we can't see what it does right now. Okay, whoa, we've got wildly different cards. Alright, discards card. Let's just go with Fire Blast. Let's nuke it down. Oh, here we go, Talented. Start with Fire 1. We're both burning. Oh, that's disconcerting. Well, at least he's going to die, so... We're on fire, but we managed to win there. Good. We need some health. So, Holy Seal's tempting, because that's a nice heal. Straight Jacket is just flat out health bonus and wouldn't... Alright, let's go with the Paper Crown, just so we actually have something Healy related. Okay, so, Talented. We start with Fire 1. At all times. Interesting. Okay. We wanna get up to the Rat King. Can I not put that there? Okay, I can't put that there. But I can put this here. We're gonna put EU. Can't do anything with that, or that. The placement of some of these is kind of annoying. Okay, well, either way, you should be fine. Oh, what's this? Oh, boy. Another one of these. Okay, let's see how Fire 1 works. Because I'm not sure what Talented does. Starts with Fire 1. Oh, Loner, -1 HP if in a dead end. Neat. Okay, so that's Drain. So we can actually do Fire Shield on this guy. Means he doesn't heal and I do damage. I've never used this character class before, so I'm kind of interested to see what the difference is. So far, I think I'm liking the Bruiser a little bit better, but maybe that's just because I'm more of like a physical combat type person, and this dungeon is not keyed specifically for magic. Let's see, can't block, so let's just quick zap it. It's not like our health's running into that many issues anyway. Okay, so I think... let's go with the Kappa. Let's get a little bit of gold. Okay, so we've got a Ratman up ahead. We're still looking for a functional dungeon tile. Unfortunately, I think we're mostly just kind of grasping at straws. Let's just populate this as much as possible, because it's going to take me a little while before I can pull the proper tile. I have no idea if it kicks me out of the dungeon if I can't draw enough cards. I've never actually been in a situation where that would be a problem. Well, let's see. Claw, Intuition. Well, none of these are useful. Let's just go with Sparks. The drawing of cards seems kind of meaningless right now. I actually kind of wish you could customize your deck a little bit along the way. And I have no idea what Fire 1 does. Okay, here we go. Holy Seal. A little bit of healing. Not much. But it works for me, especially because it just got Fire Blast. So yeah, definitely Bruiser's a little bit more powerful for the physical dungeons. This character seems a little bit out of place. It's kind of a shame, but I kind of knew that going into it. Okay, so we've already got a hat. Pigeon Nest ain't bad. Let's go with the twig, though. Just because it would be nice to have a block skill along the way. Okay. So we're going to be fighting a lot of these guys. Oh, good. We can get to the boss now. I have no idea if we're actually going to win, admittedly. But that's just life. Okay. Dulce ec decorum est pro patrum mori, as they say something about the guild. Shoot. It sounded like just the fake Latin that they give you. Okay, if successful, let's just block. You know, the fake Latin that they always put on websites. Shoot, lorem ipsum. That's exactly what it sounded like, and I was kind of confused. Okay, so let's just flame lash him. Nice thing about the apprentice, from what I can tell, a lot of heavy hitting spells. Just a couple of, like, utility ones that we currently don't need. I'm sure once we get, like, into the higher tiers of this game, it'll matter a little bit more. So we could go with the club. It's not a bad idea. Or we could go with this. Let's go with the Shimmering Cloak, just because the Shimmering Cloak fits us pretty well. Alright, so let's put the Massive Gem. Let's put the Massive Gem on the boss. Mysterious Fountain. Corridor. Okay. And we've got plenty of enemies to roll through on the way. So, no idea if I'm actually going to be good or not on this one, but that's okay. We're level 3. So you do actually gain levels in this, though that might be like an internal dungeon thing. Let's start with Holy Seal. Okay. If successful... damage. Alright, let's start with Ignite. That sounds pretty top. So now now he's going to be burning. I really wish I understood what Fire 1 did, because that was Fire 3, which sets him on fire. Which you'd think would do the same thing, but I guess not. Oh well. Could be worse. Okay. Well, he's just going to continue doing that. Let's just keep torching him to death. Okay. So we could get straight jacket. Oh, I'd lose some of those. Lose that. Let's go with rekindle over holy seal, just because I can use it whenever. It has about the same effect. Sort of. No, it's slightly more offensive, but that's not terrible either. Okay, let's just start throwing up various blocks and whatnot. Okay. Capital old bean and jolly good show too. What? Oh, well, my character's just going adventuring. Only moves once per round. Cool. Didn't know that. That's what would happen. Okay. I was kind of hoping we go take a look at the Fountain of Knowledge. Wow, that would have been good. Unfortunately, I think we're going to get this Fountain of Combustion, which burns both me and the boss. Well, that kind of puts us into bizarro sudden death mode. I really wish I could get these. Fountain of Power. Like, if I could actually control my character, zoop past get those blessings, we'd do some pretty heavy harm to them. Oh well. Could be worse. Head blow. If it succeeds, well, let's just bash him. A little bit of physical damage here and there. Physical blocking. Let's see. Anything I can do to this guy? The answer is no. So let's just set him on fire. I think it does extra yep. Oh. Ooh. Ooh. That did not look pleasant to him. Let's just zap him. He'll be dead this round anyway, because of fire. Yes. I have yet to run into any bugs for this game, too. I'm actually really stoked about that one. Alright, and let's go with the club. Better than the twig. And it gives us a healing spell. Okay, we get gold pouch to throw down here too. That place is looking pretty full. I cannot toss monsters down directly on top of what like directly on top of the direction I'm going. Interesting. Am I still level 3? Yeah. I wish there was like an experience bar somewhere. But for the life of me, I can't tell if and where there is one. So I'm just going to assume I've hit the maximum level for this dungeon. Could be wrong. Alright, strike. Yeah, let's just go sparks. Restore is pretty good. Yeah, so we're stacked up on healing. That'll kind of make up for the fact that we don't have many physical block type skills. I have nothing. Well, let's hope it gets rid of intuition. Yep, thought so. Okay. Good dump card. Screw you. Yeah. Let's see. Glyph. Glyph lets me have focus, which is +1 extra magical damage. Huh. That seems like semi-reasonable, but not really useful for this. Let's just take some gold. And we get some more cash, too. Perfect. Okay. Can I plonk this down with him? Nope. Can't plonk it down with myself. I don't think we're going back for this null. Go here. Oh, let's just end turn. There's nothing else we can do. We are on the fast track to the boss. Oh, shoot, and we're going to be on fire. Well, this is going to be fascinating. So we're both burnt. Oh, interesting. +1 HP for each surrounding minion. Oh, I think we've killed them all, so it doesn't matter. Let's see. Let's start with Ignite. I want to see if you can stack burn damage on a person. Oh, yeah. There's burn and there's fire. Ooh. Ooh, that is painful. Well, luckily, he's just taking way more hits than I am. So if I can get him with one shot. Well, let's hope this heals me. Did I survive? I did it. Okay, I just
understand. This used to be a peaceful land. Since your guild come along, everything has gone wrong. And I dread to know now what you've planned.
Okay, so we get the trophy room. I'm just gonna lay it down there.
Caught up in all this doom and gloom of all the places you've wrecked, it's nice to have a big trophy room. A place to quietly reflect.
Alright, so I said I'd be taking names. We might not actually get the chance to take a whole heck of a lot of names here, which is kind of unfortunate. Okay, so let's first unlock the Bruiser. because.
Not a gentle kind of dungeoneer, nor a poet or a muser, but one that fills the heart with fear. I give to you the Bruiser.
Okay, so we got the Bruiser. Now I want to check something. We've got the Talisman of the Warrior. +1 to first battle. +1 to first physical damage in battle for first 2 fights. Trickster's Favor. Here we go. +1 loot choice slot after the first 2 fights. Wait. Is this after? No, for the first 2 fights. That's not super useful. Okay, let's take a look at the Crone's Knowledge. +1 starting hand side. Nope. +1 HP. Because a lot of these are like starting boosts, but that's not really useful for us. Let's go with the blacksmith for the time being. We're gonna need the equipment more than those starting items, which, as far as I'm concerned, aren't super useful, especially if we're lucky. Maybe we won't be lucky. I have no idea. But still, that was incredibly smooth. We managed to just rip straight through with our first 2 characters. But I guess that's kind of the point, that like once you know what you're doing, these games are a heck of a lot easier.
What's this? There's more? A whole world to explore? Why, there's gold to be found and treasure in store. But what's the point? You're all hit and miss. It's so plain to see. You're not cut out for this.
Alright. If I never hear another story about clearing out rats, it won't be too soon. My employees did return with some interesting rumors. From the Rat King, though, there's mention of a magical orb. An orb of noisiness. It's exactly the kind of thing that I could use to keep an eye on the Ivory League. I'll need all the help I can get if I'm going to take them down a peg. The rumors point to more dungeons out in the grasslands. I'll search there first. What am I saying? I'm not stepping foot in the place. That's what I have chumps for. And if they don't want to do it, well, there's plenty more who are eager to join a guild. I've also decided that from now on, we'll be known as the Guild of Dungeoneering. Either that or the Guild of the Ivory League of Explorers is stupid. I can't decide which would look better on our letterhead. Okay, so we've got 3 new dungeons to start raiding, and I am stoked. So I will see you guys on the next episode of Guild of Dungeoneering, where we will take Bird out for a cruise. At some point I might just get these 2 murdered so we can cycle in some characters, because I don't think there's any reason to keep characters with each run. Like, for all I care, we could just send in generic ones, name them something random and whatever. But you know what, if we can have somebody with a funny name just clear the entire game for us, I'd be down for that. So speaking of, bit of a caveat, I'd ask for names. I prefer you guys come up with like kind of interesting names, like well, I mean, Roll Fizzlebeef is a reference, but that's still a fun name. I don't want to be running around with a character, like, I don't want to beat the game with a character named after somebody that's not even gonna, sit through and watch the entire series, because that just feels mean for everybody else. So I'd rather you guys just come up with creative and interesting names for the characters to be named, if that makes sense. Because I think I would have more fun with it, I think you guys would have more fun with that, and anybody else watching this, 3 years from now would have more fun with that than, watching XXMLG Gamer 420XX win the game. And honestly, if I get submissions like that, I'm just going to ignore them. Sorry. But anyway, so I am super stoked to keep playing this game. I had a lot of fun. This game is fun enough that even repeating the first couple dungeons is entertaining, especially because each character has different playstyles that I kind of like. I'm also really looking forward to what the later abilities and effects do too, because I'm hoping there are some more fun things like burning to use and abuse. So, with that, I will see you guys in the next episode of Guild of Dungeoneering, and as always, thanks for watching.